I am making these cute little notebook covers for like composition books, and these I do at my vendor events, and they're a pretty good seller. So I thought I would show you guys how to make them. And you can make them a little bit different and add things. I just make them where the inside only comes in about 2.5, 3 inches. I know you can make them where it comes in a little bit bigger and put pockets or all kinds of stuff, but I just like to go simple because they're cute, they're easy. It's something I can make a lot of. So I just get these composition books when they come out for school. They have them a little bit cheaper than normal, so I buy a bunch of these. And then I measured the books. So, and then I just wanted like a 1/2 inch bigger, so to account for seam allowance. And then I opened it and I measured from one side to the other, and then added 6 inches, 3 inches for this side, 3 inches for this side. And my numbers came out to be like 10.25 by like 22, so I can use fat quarters. And that's another reason that I kind of kept it this small instead of making it bigger. That way I can use fat quarters to do them. Now I used 2 pieces of fabric. Both of them I cut at 10.75. I think I said 1/4 maybe, but I meant 3/4. If I said that, I apologize. But I cut 2 pieces the same size, 10.75 by 22, and I put them right sides together and sew them all the way around, leaving a hole for turning. For the inside, because it's not going to be seen, I usually just put a solid piece of fabric that doesn't matter. And anytime that I'm going to turn a project, I always clip my corners as close as I can get to that little corner piece without cutting my stitches. And I have this little tool called a hot hem tool, and it's just something that you can put an iron on and it's not going to hurt it. Because right before I turn this right side out, I'll line this up with my stitches, and then I pull this back, and I'm going to use the iron to press that down, and then I'll flip it over and do the same. And that just makes that look a little bit better, because if I don't do this, when I flip it out and try to top stitch that opening, I can never get it perfectly lined up. Something's always off on me. So I'll just, like I said, right here with the stitches, and use my iron and iron that down. Now that I got both sides of that ironed, I'm just going to turn it right side out. Now I use a chopstick to go around and push all my seams out and poke my corners out, and then I'm going to iron this or press it, and I'll be right back. Now see how much better that looks? I usually get it way off if I don't do it that way. And I'm not going to top stitch it yet. I lay it with the pretty side down, and instead of opening the books and breaking the spines on them, I just made myself a template out of a piece of an old folder, and I put it in the middle like this, and I'm going to fold it over and iron it and pin it right here. Okay, once you have it top stitched down the sides, you have your little pouches, and literally you just slip your book in like this, and then on the other side do the same thing, and then ta-da! How cute is that? For like personalizing your little notebooks for school. And it's so easy, and it literally takes like 10 minutes to make.